Wildgate.
What song is that?
You make my heart
sing.
That's it.
Wildgate.
Wow,
You know everything. I don't remember actually how that song even goes, but
Wildgate.
yeah. Get that artifact.
Yeah.
You make me wild.
Get that booty. Space pirate.
Come in the back of my ship and I'll blow you to bits.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good. That's good. That's good. Open up your gate hole. Let me come on in. Wildgate.
Oh shit.
Started that.
Well, no, I just said
That was
we were
my
singing
bad.
a song and then it just went off the deep end really bad. But that's what happens in the game Wildgate is I can go off the deep end real quick. So we're talking about
There's our intro, boys.
our intro. Yeah,
Brought it back around.
Yeah, may or may not cut that out. We'll see. You might be surprised.
It's
See what
staying.
happens. Oh, it's staying. All right.
It's staying.
We're talking about Wildgate. This is a crew-based PvPvE first-person shooter where teams of prospectors board spaceships and venture into a dangerous region called the Reach. Not Halo, but, another Reach. Each match centers around securing a valuable artifact, either by escaping through the Wildgate or by being the last ship standing amidst explosive ship-to-ship and boarding combat.
Yep.
Gameplay blends resource gathering, procedural exploration, sabotage, and tactics. This game came out July 22nd, 2025. This is made by Dreamhaven and then Moonshot Games, former developers from Blizzard. It's available on Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X for $30. Or you can get the Renegade Edition that gives you a little extra for I think 50 or something like that.
Yeah, I think $30 is fine.
Yeah. So that's Wildgate, everybody. We've been playing, walking through it, jumping in with 4-player PvPvE. We did a stream of this a couple weeks ago, and I think I had a good time. What did y'all think of it? How are your feelings of Wildgate?
I had a blast, but I think a lot more other people know what they're doing besides me. But it was fun. It was interesting, and it was out in space. I was sitting here thinking about this game today. I kind of wish it was more like Sea of Thieves, where you're just in an open space world instead of
Exploring
extraction style thing. But I mean, it's fine. I'm still we played this for a hot minute. I was having a good time.
Yeah.
It's not a game that I can not touch grass for a week and just play this constantly. But yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I had fun too. It was definitely fun playing with y'all, but I do think there is a huge difference between other players and us.
Yeah,
because it just came out not too long ago when we got this, and I felt like people were so good, so good, and I'm like, can we get some people that just started off too, so we can kind of battle it out and understand it? We're really fighting for our lives here.
I don't think they had a competitive mode, did they?
No, they didn't. It's just the one mode.
Just the one mode,
yeah.
Right? But no, it's a fun game. I said this last time we are on our first impressions of this game that it felt like Ratchet and Clank, especially the enemies, and mixed with Sea of Thieves, and I think that still stands by. I enjoy going into these random spaceships and fighting off these goo creatures or these other different alien faction types to just and then the little puzzle to solve things in order to get to that certain point to unlock abilities for your ship or unlock better weapons and stuff like that. And I also appreciate that they have a gun range in this game where you can test out those weapons if you want to. Yeah.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you use a gun range?
Yeah, I used it the first time.
I jumped in there and I feel like I'm an idiot because I could not figure out where the gun range actually was. Because I spawned into the little training ground or whatever, and there was a bunch of shit that I could test out from the ship.
Yeah.
But then I was like, where do I go to because I thought there would be a place where you can there's little test dummies or whatever you can shoot at, or something of that nature. And I didn't see where that was, and I was losing my shit trying to figure it out. I could test everything but my guns.
I think it was just a firing range, really, just to shoot. I mean, there was another ship across the way that you can shoot at. There's that. I didn't jump over there because I was throwing shit on the other ship to test out the different guns,
Yeah.
But I didn't do that. But yeah, no.
But there wasn't a space that you were
test dummies and no.
Shoot,
Was there?
test ranges or anything like that?
I don't know. Because I jumped into it quick because we all jumped into it without tutorial stuff. And I was just fuck, I need to remember how to shoot, do all this other stuff. So,
yeah.
But I do enjoy that. Big thing I don't enjoy is flying the ship in general. I think flying the ship in first person view style where you're controlling it and stuff is kind of like, it's a lie because you can hit shit and destroy your ship, which I guess that's the whole concept of it, you know.
Yeah.
But I kind of wish it was in like a third person view.
That's one of my most negative things about this is driving the ship, because you think being on a ship with technology, it's not Sea of Thieves. Like there would be detectors, it'd be like, hey, you're too close to something.
Yeah.
Like something like beeping on this end, like, oh, hey, you're getting close to something. Get close to something over
I think
here.
there was. I think it talked about you're about to collide or collision in inbound.
It did, but it doesn't give you like
Enough warning?
an indicator of direction
indicator
or, anything,
where
or
it's
how
at,
close
yeah.
you are. But yeah, I agree. It's like there could be
'Cause I kept
more
running
details
into
about you're
things
500 meters away.
Yeah, you almost fucking destroyed our
like, give me a
ship.
backup
Well,
camera.
I like
that's
to ram
proper.
other ships, which is really fun.
Yeah.
I did that in Sea of Thieves too. It's very effective, but we fuck ourselves too. But yeah, they just could add. I feel like that's a really easy add.
Yeah.
To just make it a little more manageable. Some of the other ships don't have the problem because the starting ship you get is like very wide, and the other ones kind of like sink in a little more. We don't have to worry so much.
Do the different ships have like different buffs, or is that just like?
Yeah, I think you can add more upgrades to your ship.
upgrades to it.
And some of them, every single one of them is going to have different armor, health, and speed and stuff like that too.
You need to pick a different ship.
Well, I don't have any unlocked
Yeah,
yet.
Oh,
like
you
we
had
had
to
to
unlock them,
progression
right?
base, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that right off the bat. I didn't notice that whenever we played the beta that there was different ships. But I did play, I mostly played the robot guy,
Yeah.
which I enjoy him the most because he doesn't have to breathe out in space and he has that grappling hook. Who did you guys play as? I think that was his only ability.
I played the human who had the
human?
jetpack, and that thing is amazing.
Yeah, I think he was a new ad. I don't remember him.
Yeah, he
being
wasn't in the beta, but he's
all.
opened up at the. Well, I don't know if that's like a pre-order or something. I don't know, but yeah, I got him, and he has a jetpack, and he goes really fast, really far.
Yeah.
And if you're running out of oxygen, you're out in the middle of space. Well, you just teleport back to the ship, you get your oxygen back.
So is the jetpack in place and like replace the grappling hook thing?
Yes.
So I don't
Okay.
have a grappling hook. I just have a
Okay.
jetpack.
Yeah,
And once
does
it's
it
done,
run
it's
out?
done.
Okay.
But if I teleport back to the ship,
Yeah.
it refills.
Yeah.
Who
yeah.
did you play as? A robot as well?
No, I played the female character. I forgot her name, but she had her movement ability was teleportation. So
Oh,
I
that's
could
right.
phase through the sky and
That's
get
nice.
like really far and
Far
stuff
away.
like that.
That's nice.
And then her thing was that she has telekinesis basically. So I don't have to go up to an object. I can grab an object or interact with something from like 10 to 15 feet away. So I don't have to be like right there to like touch it or grab it or whatever, which is kind of cool. But yeah, everybody has. I mean, there's a lot of different prospectors in here that I think are interesting, and that they all have different types of abilities. Like, there's one of them, the dude that the like white, the stark white character that has the beard,
The bunny?
the bunny. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, he's a good like defense character on your ship because he had some abilities that like just help. I think he has like health regeneration or some kind of detection. Like he can detect other people when they're on the ship, kind of thing. So he's more of a defense character, and everybody's got like you have some that are scouting characters, others that are used for like long range stuff. Like there's a variety of characters that can do different things, and I like that because this is a premium game. There's a battle pass, but the battle pass is like not a paid battle pass. It's just a progression thing that's tied to your character.
Yep.
So based on the character that you like playing, you can play them, and the more you play them, the more you unlock. That can be like new equipment or new skins or new whatever for all your different things you use with that character.
Right.
Which I think is kind of cool.
Definitely. I do think there's still some things left to be desired.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part, I think it plays really well, and the concept's great. Like, I like the characters. The guns are pretty good. Did y'all get any other guns? I just had this
still rocking the machine gun for
Okay,
a hot
yeah.
minute.
I'm using a like it's not a sniper, but it's like a DMR kind of gun. I've been using that with my machine gun instead of the pistol.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was like, I need another gun. I see people with other guns, and they just obliterate me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just unlock them over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the progression system. So you have to, when you're in the main menu at the beginning and selecting your character, you have to pick which character you want your progression to go to.
Yep.
Otherwise, it'll just go to the first character, which is selected, which I think is the robot guy.
No, it was the human on this one. The beta was the robot guy.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Mine wasn't the human.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe just, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I know I played the
But
tutorial.
yeah, you do have to, whenever you first jump in the game, you got to kind of figure out, and that is kind of the tricky part, is like you don't know until you jump into a game really who you like and don't like. I mean, you do have the firing range area that I think you can switch characters in.
Yeah, you can switch characters.
Yeah. So you can go in there and kind of test out like what feels good, and like everybody can have the same type of gun. The main thing is just the abilities that are different between each character. And some, everybody's going to have a different play style that they're going to gravitate towards. So, I think there's definitely something for everybody in there, which I like. But yeah, I think there's a lot of really high highs in this game that I think are like freaking awesome. Like I love looting the bases. I think that, or like just the randomness of that. I mean, they're kind of.
Did we talk about what the whole point of the game is for people who don't know?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about the summary at the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah, with like the artifact finding and Wildgate and all that stuff. Yeah.
Get out. Get
Yeah.
in. Get out. Battle.
But like, there's a part where you like go around and do like this looting aspect at the very beginning of the game. But the thing that I've noticed in most of the games that I play is that you find an enemy ship so quickly that you don't have a lot of time to loot.
Yeah.
I
The
feel like
space
in
is
most cases
quite big.
It is big, yeah.
Which is impressive. But yeah, we did find a lot of ships. We played 3 matches?
Yeah.
I think three, yeah. And then I played 2 or 3 more after that, and by myself. And like the one I played, like we were doing okay collecting stuff with the team I was with, but then like there was one ship that was just like their goal was to destroy everybody, and they're very powerful, very OP. So they were running around, and like within the first 2 minutes of the game, they had destroyed a ship already. And then I saw their name come in my direction. I was like, oh shit, we're screwed. So we're looting a little bit, doing our thing. I call it the ship, and they just destroy us, like obliterate our team.
Well, that's the cool. Like, if you destroy a ship, I think that's a strategy on its own. Like, you can play different strategies. If you just go after ships, destroy them, you can steal whatever's on their ship to help improve your ship. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. It's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, but I mean, it's part of the game.
Yeah, no, it is
a strategy. So
I just mean it's just like there's such a skill divide.
Yeah.
I think it's like if we're playing this game every day, we can get to that point where we can come in. We know the tactics and the strategies to like take down an enemy ship.
Yeah.
But because we're so fresh and new to it, it's like these guys are way better than us. So it's like if you get in a game that has one of those teams that's just like on comms, they know they're
have a full
loadout,
squad,
full squad.
on, yeah.
I mean, you can't stop them. So it's like that's kind of it can be a little kind of a deterrent for new players, in that scenario. But other than that, like the game is very approachable and very casual friendly, ironically. It's just that one aspect that I think is, I don't know how to fix that. Like it's not like you just say like, hey, I mean, maybe there is some kind of skill matchmaking or something you can do where it's like, these players are like level 80 and have been playing this game forever. Let's not put them with a brand new set of players who have never played together.
That's what I think they need to have.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Some kind of like rank system, so
Yeah.
or just like a
getting
level
into.
system. Yeah,
I just think you just need to figure out what strategy works best for you. Because like in the beginning, we played and we didn't get enough resources, because you have to find resources as well to like give ammo to your ship or to heal your ship whenever it's damaged. So I figured that was a big strat that everyone was running off doing, exploring, grabbing shit. So I would just explore around space and gather resources for us. Helped us survive a little bit longer than I was expecting, but we didn't win. I think we were in second place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just different ways, and then finding other things to like mess up the other ships, to sneak on board to kill them, or like to attach a device to their ship to push them off course. That's the thing you can do, or plant a bomb. That is fun. Like, and plus when it happens a year, you're like, what the fuck's going on? Or when they attach a bomb to you and you got to find it real quick and get it off of there. It's just very fast paced when everything is going down and happening.
Yeah.
And then trying to repair the ship while there's another enemy on board is so chaotic and just so messy. You think you're fine, but then you're not, and everything's on fire and blowing up. So
yeah,
it takes a lot of communication with your teammates. And I think like if you're gonna play this, I recommend having a full squad that you can communicate with. I mean, or you can get on comms with strangers and just be like, "Yo, we're getting fucked up over here,"
I think one of the things I wish was a little different was when another ship or your ship has full shields, like no one can come in. I feel like for gameplay purposes, it'd be interesting to like, okay, we have to like blow a hole, because when you're shooting another ship, like you see holes blown in their shields. I was like, man, if they only had that, and they're like, okay, that's your time to enter, not like at the very beginning of battle where you can just jump over the ship and try to get in. Mm-hmm. I just felt like that could be a little different.
I don't know. I like the fact that you can still, like, a person can still go on board while the shield is still up.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact seeing the shield like blow a hole open, and then you're like, we need to shoot in that direction to weaken it. So.
Yeah. No, I think there's a lot of really good ideas that are strewn throughout this game. I mean, the exploration aspect, the looting aspect of just like the little mini PvE kind of scenarios, and then just all the things you can do with your, like, because that was the thing that, like, comparing this to Sea of Thieves, like, this is very similar to the Sea of Thieves arena PvP mode that they had, where it's much faster pace. You get in there, you fight these other ships, and you can also just like get a bunch of loot and have the most money or whatever. It's got that same kind of vibe. And that the thing with that one with Sea of Thieves was all you really had was your cannons and then like your big like bombs you could drop on. But this adds a lot more variety. I mean, you had different types of cannons and stuff like that, but like I feel like there's a lot more variety in like how you shoot, things you can do to the other ship to sabotage them, things you can do to your own ship to make yourself better. Like there's a lot of thought that they put into just like diversifying all of that play so that every encounter with an enemy ship can be a little bit different. Mm-hmm. I think that's really cool. And then you never know when you're coming up to another ship, especially when you get two ships that are fighting each other. That's where it gets really, really
that's
crazy,
where it gets chaotic.
That's so
and
fun.
then you roll in, you're just like, okay.
And you just hope you're not the one
they're aiming sights
the target.
On.
Yeah. But it's a blast. And okay, so another thing I want to mention too is that I don't know if y'all experience any issues with this game, but I feel like it's pretty like bug free.
I have not had any bugs.
No. Even performance wise, I think like I didn't have to change anything. It was like it was running smooth. It was running fine. I didn't.
Yeah, I mean that alone is like kind of a testament. I mean, it's like I feel like this game needs more love and stuff like that for just that reason of like
it's true.
It dropped a multiplayer experience that
is not broken.
Is not broken. Yeah, it's like
we were able
crazy.
We were able to get into a match pretty decent timing. I mean, it was nothing like Rivals where you fucking just automatically in, but like we were able to get in. We were able to connect to each other. It wasn't. Actually, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. It's very
amazing
impressive.
How like something that little was just a fucking game changer. With all these new games coming out, and you're just like, oh, I had this happen.
Well, when you have a small studio, this is all they have to focus on. It's going to be pretty good.
I just want to see more factions, and like, let's be honest. I kind of want I know the map's huge, right? I know it's big. I kind of want it bigger because I feel like you are correct. I feel like we run out of so little time to collect resources and make a bigger ship. And I feel like that would help out a lot. But
I wonder if they had it like a small time period where it's like, okay, just go out and explore. The Relic isn't there yet. Like, and then it's like, okay, the Relic has spawned somewhere
appeared on
the map somewhere. And now it's like, okay, because I feel like a lot of people just go in, like you were saying, like they just go in and they start killing everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we need all this extra stuff. But the strategy is just like, hey, go find the Relic. And then get out of there. But at that point, it's like, you might die real fast.
I mean, that is a strategy, but then again, it's not, right? It's just like, whatever strategy you want. You can wipe out the whole team, or you can go after the Relic, or,
Yeah. I mean, there are risk rewards, but I think it'd be nice to have, like, the battles would be a lot more interesting instead of just being completely beat down because you don't have anything.
And I really like the aesthetic of this game. It's just, I think, like, how it looks, once again, it reminds me a lot of Ratchet and Clank, and I think I enjoyed that vibe that it's going for. I'm really digging this game. Like I can 100% play this game.
Yeah.
Like
we need 5 people.
A couple of different times. You only need 4. It's a 4-player game.
I know. We need 5.
We need 5 just in case.
I want a 5th person.
I mean, I'll be down to stream this again this weekend.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
This Tuesday.
Yeah. No, I'm down with that. I thoroughly enjoy it. I think I definitely want to see what some of the more upgrades are like later on. I mean, what I'm curious about is like looking at future of this game and everything. It's like they have a great foundation, game plays well. I haven't seen what sales are like or anything like that, but I mean, Dreamhaven has a pretty good pedigree right now because like Sunderfolk came out earlier this year, and like we haven't played it yet, but that game also reviewed really well, and people like are thoroughly enjoying it, and it's like a really unique, fun experience. And this one I think is reviewing well. Even their third game that we had talked about at one point that was more like kid friendly, that one is also reviewing well for that audience. So it's like they have like 3 not hits but like solid games in their pedigree now that I think is going to set them up for success. So I want to talk about like on this game specifically, like what does, like they have one game mode right now, Artifact Hunt. That's it. So I'm curious, like I could see them opening up a Sea of Thieves, like more exploration, kind of larger scale thing where there are enemies, maybe like enemy ships around, but really it's more focused on like maybe they enhance these PvE encounters where you can just like do a bunch of looting and stuff like that. I think that could be kind of interesting, but I don't know what the long
they would need
term
like
progression
some
would
kind
be.
of campaign or something.
Yeah,
Not like extensive, but just like a reason to go
like
out
little
and
micro
do
stories
stuff.
or something like that, like little expeditions that have a story tied to them or
I
something.
mean, yeah. I mean, you can also have like cosmetics tied to loot. So like you go to the, like if you want to look cooler or go get certain things, like you have to go out into the world, and some things are more sought after than others. And kind of like in Helldivers where it's like, oh, super samples are somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It's like hard to find. You have to look for it. And then maybe some of these maps, you know, you find out that there's super sample like things there that are very sought after. So that's a reason why people will want to fight you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see this one strategy one guy did was hide by the gate and just wait.
Oh, that's smart.
Send people out to go grab resources, upgrade your ship, and just wait at the gate.
Yeah. That's crazy. Pretty good.
One up there. That's cool.
But yeah, I think with the map, they can improve the map. I think it should be like a Fog of War. If you already explored it, you can go back to it type thing. You know where it's at.
Well, they're all, is it procedurally
Yeah,
generated?
it's all procedurally
Oh,
generated.
okay.
So every map's a little
So
bit
every
different.
map's going to be different.
Which I think is good. Like I like that over like Sea of Thieves again, like where it's the same map
Same
over and
map
over.
over
So
and
this
over.
is nice that it's not like massively different, but like the placement of the artifact and like I mean everything's just a bunch of objects floating in space, right?
Yeah.
So they're able to kind of vary that up quite a bit, which I think is cool. And I also like the effects, you know, kind of like Helldivers has, where you land on this planet, it's gonna have more dust storms or whatever.
Yeah.
They have that here, where it's like there could be more.
Oh, yeah, we were stuck in that one pyramid place with
Yeah.
a fucking electric storm.
Yeah, the ion storms going on, or like they could have. I think there was something about leeches or something like that that could occur more often. There's just like basically event modifiers that change up that game mode experience that I think is kind of interesting.
I think one thing they could add is mobs in space, like flying mobs.
Oh yeah,
Like you can run into stuff and they'll like attack your ship. They're not. It's not gonna like take you out, but like they're gonna damage
like
it.
little pirates, or just like
little black
like
bats
pirate
or
people
something.
or something. Oh okay,
Yeah,
I see
like
what
little
you're saying.
like bats or something that you have to go out and deal with, and maybe it's one of those things you can use the environment to your advantage. So like you can draw the mobs to a battle and they'll fight everybody, or they have a Leviathan that comes out every so often that like swims around like a giant
Space worm.
thing
Yeah.
that swims around and will like damage your ship more significantly, but like it's one of those things that kind of just like I don't know, I'm thinking that like comes in and out, and you can bring that into a battle where it kind of help
Well, it'd be kind
There's,
of
like, different things
about
that-
that being like it could be like an event maybe that occurs, like a random
Oh,
event
yeah.
in the game that detracts the other players from trying to kill each other, and it's like if you can get this, like you all get resources or something, or it could just be like kind of like an MM or a MOBA where like how there's
yeah.
halfway through a round there's like a big bad that spawns in the middle. The first person to kill that gets a buff advantage for the game.
Yeah.
It could be something like that.
or try if you get the relic, it hunts you down.
What hunts you down?
The
big
Leviathan
mob.
or the big
Oh
mob.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So it's like, well, it's not like gonna instantly find you, but like it's tracking the scent,
Yeah.
and then obviously people can follow that, and it could be chaos. But
Yeah. I think there could be more like I think the PvP stuff that they have in here is pretty solid. I mean, I honestly personally wish the ship moved a little bit faster, but
Right?
and I
Jeez.
don't know if that would That
you
might
see they put
it
two
might
of
be
those-
rightly speeded.
They
I
put
don't
two of
know.
those boosters on the back, and they were flying.
Yeah,
I always put that on the other ship just to mess with them.
Mess with them.
I was like, okay,
that's not a bad idea actually. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I put it on the top, and it would sink them,
Yeah,
and then we're just like, da, 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 da.
get them to the edge of the map or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think the PvE experiences they could do a little bit deeper kind of things with this, and make them more rewarding potentially, and just more deep. Like there's a lot of just room for them to expand them and update them over time. You know,
The MOBA aspect would be interesting.
Yeah.
You go kill mobs, and you start leveling up, and you start unlocking things.
right? Yeah, add a little like
think that
in-game
would-
progression, kind of like upgrading.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm not getting any better.
Yeah,
I'm just sucking more.
yeah. But that also could break some balance too. So I don't know. I mean,
possible,
like
yeah.
the just having the gun upgrades. I haven't like learned exactly what the best guns are to have equipped on your ship. You know, but
Maybe
I
you
think-
get like attachments. Like you get like a you get like a mini shield. So like you can equip one extra item, and it's like a mini shield that has like 50 extra shield. Or it's like, oh, I have like 10 extra bullets. I have like extended clip, and you can pick and choose. Like whatever you find, you pick and choose what you want. Which that kind of has. Well, I mean, there's nothing similar to that, but
yeah.
there's different guns and stuff that you can find to help you in different situations. But most of the time, I don't even use them.
So what's really interesting is there's another game that's like this coming out later this year or early next year called Jump Ship. I think I told you guys about this
Yeah, you
once or
told
twice
us.
before. But it's like more realistic looking, but I'll be curious to see like kind of which one, because they're very different. I mean, they're still like ship flying games where it's 4 players like commanding a ship, but in Jump Ship, I don't remember if there's a PvP aspect to it, but it's more like a Left 4 Dead kind of style where you're like flying a ship and you're managing a ship up in space and like going from region to region, but you land and get out of your ship and then go you loot a base. Like, I mean, I guess like you do here.
Ark.
I don't know. I never actually played Ark.
No.
Yeah. So, but it's still focused on this, but it's more PvE than it is PvP, I think.
Yeah.
And more heavier. Like the looting is more in depth. Like, because you go through a series of more challenging difficulties inside of like a base that you're attacking.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, it's like, you know, you go in and loot a base and it takes you like 5 minutes to loot through, you know. This one's gonna be more intense. I'll be just kind of curious to see which one kind of wins more, because they're targeting different audiences, and this one's more PvP heavy for sure, and the other one is more like if you like Left 4 Dead kind of vibe.
I like that.
But they're interesting. Like I kind of want to see pieces of both kind of like interact in one game, you know, and like become one like ultimate game. But that's asking a lot. But I definitely feel like they're gonna have another set of game modes in this. I don't know what that looks like, but I feel like they've designed it to be supportive of more than just like artifact hunt, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm anxious to see what they come up with, because they have a really good strong foundation here, and I'm curious to see how they evolve it to give us more fun.
I mean, it's kind of like Space Pirates. Why don't you just like have something where the more loot you find by X amount of time determines who wins, right?
Yeah.
So there's more reason like, oh yeah, I'm going to fight these people and get their loot. But at the same time, you might be losing loot because you're going through all your supplies and stuff that you find.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could be that too.
Full of ideas.
Yeah. So many things. So many options.
I mean, that's good. I mean, I think it's good to see this and be like, ooh, I want this, I want that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm already invested, so.
I mean, so far, it's a solid game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And at the price point that we talked about earlier,
Yeah,
like $30,
$30.
like that's freaking awesome. I mean, $30, you get all the content as you just progress through the game. Like, there's some good stuff going on here. So, Dreamhaven, good job. Moonshot Games.
Moonshot.
Yeah.
Wait, not Dreamhaven?
Well, Dreamhaven's the publisher, Moonshot's the developer.
Gotcha.
But Dreamhaven owns Moonshot. So they
okay.
created they own a couple of studios, but they're the
Gotcha.
publishing arm.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's it, y'all. Wildgate. If you're interested, check it out. It's out now on Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. That's also cool. So it's cross-platform too, I think. So
That's nice.
if you want to play with friends, you can play in different places.
Yay.
Different area codes.
I like Friends.
Yeah.